recovering emo kids, Amanda and Rob here with the Emo Kids Anonymous podcast. And on today's episode, we are joined by the band Pony, Sam and Matt, out of Toronto, Canada. They're releasing their third album on Friday, February 13th, and we had the pleasure of sitting down with them and talking about everything from Canadian music to some weird coincidences and things like that. And
I think
Buffy
we
the
like
Vampire
Pony,
Slayer
huh?
came up.
Yeah,
Oh
Buffy
yeah, I
the
love
Vampire
Pony.
Slayer. Yeah, we like, not to be gatekeepy, but yeah, this episode's coming out like 2 days before the record comes out. The record is stupid, dumb, good. This band is
Yes,
sick, right? Like, we fuck with Pony hard.
exactly. Yeah, their album. We've had a chance to listen to it. It's fantastic. Everyone needs to
Yeah,
check it out when it drops. Yeah.
yeah, clearly cursed, but the curse is helping a lot for the band. But before we get to that, obviously, do us a favor, follow us on the internet, subscribe to this. All our links are down there, emokidsanonymous.com, neverphasenetwork.com. We got Discord, all that kind of stuff down there. Protege, okay? You go over to protege.com. You can fix your face, all-in-one face serum. You enter Emo Kids at checkout. Your first bottle of this is only $10. After that, you enter Rob40. Every bottle after that, you get for 40% off, okay? Okay. And as you're watching this episode on Wednesday, Amanda is on a plane to come out here, and we will be sitting down with the founder of Protege, Mr. Gabriel Saporta,
Very
from
excited.
New Jersey by way of Queens, by way of Uruguay. We'll be sitting down for an in-person interview. So go grab some Protege, and in the meantime, here's Pony.
Can I say I love that blouse you're wearing?
Oh, thank you.
I do too. That's like Grant Hill era Pistons.
I don't think we're talking about the same blouse, but thank
No,
you.
I was talking about Sam's
I
blouse.
have so
Also,
many.
big fan of the Pistons blouse, though. I mean, not gonna lie, but also Sam's blouse in particular. It's
I love
very-
calling this a Pistons blouse.
That's nice.
I'm very
Yes.
big on normalizing the use of the term blouse. I just I
That's
I
what we call
prefer it.
shirts here on Emo Kids Anonymous.
Yeah, just if you take the sleeves off, it's a camisole, I think is the
Oh,
technical
yes,
term.
Yes,
beautiful.
yes.
So I guess that would be a cami. Yeah, your Pistons cami.
Yeah, my Marcus
Totally.
Sasser cami.
Beautiful.
Sick.
Oh, well, Sam and Matt, thank you for joining us today. We're so happy to have y'all here with us on Emo Kids Anonymous. And I know you guys have a new album coming out on February 13th.
Mhm.
Very exciting, clearly cursed. And we got to talk about the inspiration behind the album, Sam, because I've read a little bit of the story, but I need to hear it from your mouth, exactly why, what happened with the psychic and how that kind of bled into making of this album. I'm so curious.
Yeah, so basically, like, I love to, when I first meet people, be like, do you have any paranormal stories? And then
Mhm.
everyone swaps their paranormal stories because I find it's an incredible icebreaker. And the story that I always tell is the story of how when I was in college, I went to a psychic, and she
Mhm.
was like very much like what you would imagine in your head a psychic being, like a little old lady, like
Sick.
Eastern European, like,
Love it.
but like kind of like racially ambiguous. And she was
Neon sign in the window.
neon sign in the window
Yeah.
of like a house that
Advertising
her
$10 10-minute. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And my roommate and I were like, let's go do this. Like, we never do anything spontaneous. And we go, and the psychic is, she's reading my tarot cards, and she's like, yeah, like your boyfriend, he loves you, but he's cheating on you, and all these things. Your best friend's going to backstab you. And I was like, okay, I'll save that for later. And
Yeah.
then she was like, I also just want to let you know, like, you have a dark, evil spirit attachment, and it is trying to kill you. And the only way you can get rid of the dark spirit attachment is by giving me $1,500.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
What
I
a-
was like,
what a grift.
That's a
I'm
great
gonna,
grift.
right. I was like, I'm going to go.
Did she let you do it in installments, or did you pay like up front just in one?
Okay. So this is a part of the story that I often leave out, but I gave her my phone number, and I told her that I would be back to pay the $1,500. And she was blowing up my phone, guys. Like, she was calling me all the time. And, like, she would get other people to call me and be like,
Pesky
remember.
salespeople.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
But then after a while, I blocked all the numbers and my life was normal. My life was normal for like 2 or 3 years. And then
So the bad spirit is still there. It just might be dormant, or do we think it's gone?
Yeah,
because
wait,
like, I'm still concerned that she
What
could have.
actual year is this when you, like, what is the date?
And
it's
what
probably,
city are we in?
We're in Toronto.
Okay.
The year is 11.
Okay.
This is the
2011.
year I have in my head. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sky is overcast.
Wow.
But then, so years later, I wouldn't say like, we didn't eradicate the dark spirit. The dark spirit, I was like, I got to live with this thing because I don't have $1,500. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And so I start just like working and I'm doing my thing. And I get a message on Facebook from like someone who I'm not friends with. And they have like a gray icon, like not
Just like the default.
Oh, yeah.
Like no picture thing.
The silhouette and that's it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this message had been sent like long ago that I had just never, because I never went into that folder. I didn't even know it really existed. And so I see this message and it says, hey, I just want to let you know, in every picture I see of you, you're smiling. But there's a dark spirit beside you in every picture. And I was like, okay, this is not the first time I've heard about this. And this person like wasn't affiliated with the psychic. Like they didn't ask me for money. They were like messaging me like pretty concerned and they like tried to set me on a spiritual path.
Okay.
And that didn't work either really. So I just have been living with this dark spirit, which is kind of in a way nice because a lot of bad things do happen to me. So it's like kind of comforting that I can just be like, that's the dark spirit at work. That's the dark spirit at play.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
And that kind of like inspired, it didn't like inspire a lot of the content of the songs on the record, but it really inspired like the universe in which the record lives and like the aesthetic of the record. And because the record is about so many things, but yeah, so that's like kind of how it all ties in. And then the song that we wrote, Clearly Cursed, which is the title track, that song I wrote about, I was watching all of these TikToks of women who were like pre and post lobotomy. And I was like, I relate to these ladies. Get me in the doctor's office now.
Oh my God.
And so that was like kind of, and then I was thinking like about our long lineage as a band and how much bad luck we've had. And I was like, you know what, it was the dark spirit and we're clearly cursed. And that's kind of how it all ties together.
Beautiful
I think it was just something
right
Sam said once, and it was like both of us were like, "That's it. That's the title."
Yeah,
that's the title. It's perfect. Yeah. So you're saying a long history of the band, ups and downs. So when did Pony start? When did the band officially start? Was it 2011 when you met the psychic, or a little bit later on?
It was a little later. It started after I graduated from college, and like a couple friends of mine, we were just kind of like writing songs back and forth, sending each other songs and then playing them live. Like it was like pretty casual. Yeah. And then we signed to a record label in Toronto, and that was my first mistake. But
wait, why?
Well,
a legendary Toronto scam.
Yeah, that I'm not really allowed. I'm not like legally allowed to talk about it. So, but that, and then after that,
but a lot of people signed an NDA.
They just
a
kept
lot
coming.
of people had to sign an NDA.
Oh my gosh, Rob!
Drama.
Do you know? No, you didn't sign an NDA.
I didn't know. I'm from the other part of Canada. No, we don't know about this stuff over there.
Okay. Research after the words. I'm curious now. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's basically it. Just like, you know, it's like I'm so grateful for everything that's happened because it's always going to be a great learning experience, but we have had to go through like a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And you're with Take This to Heart Records now. And so how do you like being with them as a record label?
Lovely. We talk to Joe every day. He's like
the nicest guy.
Yeah.
So nice.
The nicest guy and like the best like like pound for pound right now, like per capita, one of the best rosters too. Like we had like Thanks I Hate It on a couple weeks ago. We have Palette
Mm-hmm.
Knife at like a month, and like I'm like,
Yeah.
Joe, anyone like that works with you, like just we're
Send 'em
in.
our way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
he's a real
sweet.
fan of music too.
I
But
love
this
that.
is our last album with the label, so
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're graduating.
yeah.
Wow. Do we have
Oh.
another one lined up? We're doing a stepping stone thing? Or are we
There's
just free falling and finding a place in
somewhere in the
beautiful
middle
ether?
of
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But we have
So-
new stuff written. We're working.
We're working.
Whoa.
We're
That's-
always
that's
working.
great.
We're always working. I
Always
feel like
working.
we're being so annoying. We're like, we have stuff, but we can't talk about it. And we're doing things, and we can't
Yeah,
talk
no,
about
I
it.
like it. I like it. It's alluring and it's elusive.
Yes.
It adds intrigue.
You
I
need
like
the
it.
mystery in a band. I think that helps. Yes.
Yeah,
Keeps
I don't know if
people
that makes for a
engaged.
good interview, but
No,
you-
it does, and it leaves room for a second one. Yeah, you're planting seeds that will be answered later. Come on,
Exactly.
you're doing great. This is so we're like, I don't know, like a month and 9 days into the year, but if I have like a top 2, top 3 album of the year so far, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in there. So
Yes.
far, it's
Wow.
stupid catchy, and I was
Yes, so
messaging Joe
catchy.
earlier. I grew up in my mom's Canadian. I grew up in Alberta. Like I went to school in Canada, and then I'd go to my dad's in San Diego. But I feel like in the 2000s, especially, and still, but like Canada, especially like indie rock, indie music in
Mhm.
general, was just like miles above. Like in the 2000s, especially, like we were doing it better up there than they were down here, kind of thing, And
Totally.
I was telling Joe, I was like, when I listen to your record, there's something like inherently Canadian about this. Like it reminds me of like a Metric or Stars mixed with like a Tegan and Sarah. Even just like there's this certain Canadian vibe to it. Does that sound relatable, or does that connect with you at all, or is that just some sort of random connection I'm making in my brain?
I don't know. Like I think that like I think that's such a compliment. I love Metric, and I also love the way Canadian mainstream like pop artists sing with like kind of like a vocal flip. Like Avril sings with vocal flipping
Yes.
kind of, and so does Celine, so does Nelly Furtado kind of. Barenaked Ladies kind of do it too.
Ooh.
And
Like how? Like how?
it's like I don't know, like
what was the Avril song that was on at the shop the other day?
Avril, she's like, yeah, 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 yeah. Alanis does it.
Yeah,
Alanis?
She
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Alanis does that
Chantal
as well. Correct.
Kreviazuk shit?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
And
yes.
those are like the women who taught me how to sing. So like because those are the songs I would hear on the radio. So I feel like
Shania
of
does it.
course like that would be like where that like
Yeah.
peppers in a little bit.
I could see that.
You
See,
just
as-
blew my fucking mind. Oh my god, I'm hearing it in like so many.
Yo,
It's
you-
everywhere.
yeah.
Every.
It's everywhere.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's a good distinction. Now, every time I hear a Canadian artist, especially
Oh
a
my
female, I'm going to
God,
be
it's
looking for that
incredible.
vocal flip
Mhm.
Yeah.
every time I listen
And
to
it's
it.
a cross genre. It's like
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
everyone
it
does
doesn't
it.
matter. Yeah. See, as someone who's not Canadian, but grew up in the early aughts, I see so much of like, I see these songs in the backdrop of a CW show, or like the indie rock that I grew up on. Like I could see this in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is some of my favorite music, and that's why I could not stop listening. I listened to the album on repeat. I just kept listening because I
God.
really enjoy it so much. It's so different than a lot of the stuff that we're hearing right now. I mean, Rob and I have interviewed a lot of bands, and I just think the sound is so unique, and especially for right now. And I love that sound in general. I love
I
that
love
you're
it
bringing
so
that
much.
indie
It's
rock back.
such
Yeah.
a fucking catchy record. Like when I got to Freezer, I was just like, oh my god. Like I'm track by track, each one, I'm just like, this is the catchy shit I've ever heard. This is the catchy shit I've ever heard. Like blah blah, blah, like going. And then I got to a song. I got to Middle of Summer, and I was like, this is the best song that Robert Smith didn't write, but he wished he wrote.
So
And then-
true. Yeah.
And then I go look at
Yes.
our production notes here, and I didn't even write it, but it was like, oh yeah, with like a 80s Cure vibe on Middle of Summer. This that. I was like, yeah, it's
You hear it
so-
immediately.
and it's just
yeah.
so, but it's not derivative. It's
No. Mm-mm.
just good job. Good
I
job.
think
Nice.
that the like pop Cure stuff is
Yeah.
some of the best music ever written. Like
Yeah.
we had a
Yeah.
playlist of
Mm-hmm.
just Cure pop songs that we used to listen to in the van all the time, and it's like
That's awesome.
the songs he wrote are just magical. Like he's
Yeah.
incredible.
Great vocal melodies, incredible lyrics, and
Mhm.
also there is so much incredible world building within those songs. Like the intros of those songs are so long, but they never feel long because they're just building and building and building. And then the vocals come in and it's like euphoric almost. Like you're like, oh,
Yeah.
finally. And then he's like says something like,
Sings about his cat.
yeah.
Which
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. And now, Clearly Cursed is your third LP. You had TV Baby and Velveteen. So what would you say is the biggest transition, like in terms of your musical styling or songwriting from those first two albums to now Clearly Cursed? What's that growth look like?
honestly, I think we just got better at it. Like
Okay.
we
Yeah,
put in
just-
we put in the reps. We
putting the 10,000 hours on that
Yeah.
Malcolm Gladwell
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like TV Baby, that was a record that was written in like the real classic band in the practice space kind of situation.
Mhm.
Like not a ton of attention to detail.
Yeah.
Just like
It was just like you get what you get and you
Yeah.
don't get upset kind of vibes. Like
Mhm.
we
I
even
got that
tried
vibe.
to write synth parts for that record because we could like hear them in our head, but we had
Yeah.
no idea how to do it practically. And then on these records, we play all the synth ourselves because we spent like so much of the pandemic learning how to produce and learning how to play different instruments and learning how to like just like produce our own music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, we did a podcast project called Too Much TV, where every week we would watch an episode of TV from the Ringer's list of the best 100 episodes.
Wow.
And then we would both write and record a song inspired by the episode. So that was like, I think we ended up doing like, 96 or something?
Yeah.
So each of us writing a song every week for pretty much 96 weeks. And like, you
wow.
just spend so much time, and it's so loose. Like it doesn't have to be Pony. It can be
Yeah.
whatever you want it to be. And I think we just got good at producing and building a song and
Yeah, exactly.
transitions and like the way that a song flows. Like we just did it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That it just helped.
What is your favorite episode of TV?
That is, yeah. You watched a lot, clearly.
Yeah.
I don't know that like my favorite one would be on that list, but I really like
Didn't make Bill Simmons' list.
it didn't make the list, but or maybe it was on the list. The Hush episode of Buffy.
The musical that was on the list.
Not
I
the
think.
musical.
No, the one where
Oh.
they don't have the voices.
Where they
where the-
Oh.
Yeah, where they
It
and
was
those,
the musical on the list.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
musical.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Once with
Yeah.
More with Feeling?
Yeah,
Yes,
Big Hush.
yes,
I agree
yes.
with you, Sam. Hush.
so
Absolutely,
good
all
and
day long.
so scary.
So scary. I was
Mhm.
terrified of that one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What about you, Matt?
That's so hard. I feel like it would have to be an episode of Detroiters, to be honest. That's the show
Okay.
that I've watched the
God.
most.
Yeah.
But what one? Maybe the Hog Riders episode, I think.
Sick.
I was like, yes, exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Is that where the Detroit affiliation comes in? Because
No,
Yeah.
so
I'm very confused by the Pistons fandom. Is it like
Same.
because you grew up right in the mid 2000s when they were beating ass? Like
well, yes, but also I grew up in
Windsor
Windsor.
kids?
Yeah, I'm
There
from
we go.
Windsor.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
okay.
I can see the GM building from our bedroom window right now. Like
Yeah. Okay.
we're close.
That makes
So
now it
Detroit.
adds up.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
You're all helping me with geography right now. Thank you.
Yeah. Windsor's basically Detroit. They're right there. It's more south
It's
than a lot
south
of
of
places in the
Detroit.
US. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
Yeah.
My buddy John Caban was from there, like pre 9/11. He'd tell me like, they used to just be able to like cross the border to go to games. It was like they could do it as
Yeah.
kids kind of thing,
Yeah.
Similar question, very on brand here for Emo Kids Anonymous, of course. I've like stopped following basketball. Like this is Emo Kids Anonymous. Like we're emo at heart here. I'm a sucker, like I'm in the business of misery, and I'm a Charger fan and a Padre fan, and I also grew up a Laker fan. And I think because the Lakers were always good, I stopped giving a shit about basketball. Plus, I moved to LA, and I think I realized like, fuck, these Laker fans are terrible. But like, I'm loosely following basketball. I'm like, it's like, a few years ago, I remember like Detroit's the worst team in fucking basketball. They have, 14-win season, 17-win season. Now it's like they're the best team in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
What happened there? What happened?
I think we became fans and they didn't want to break our hearts, so they started playing better.
We were at the game where they broke the record for most consecutive losses.
It was rough.
Yeah.
Everyone was chanting, "Sell the team."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
It was horrible.
Magical. What was that? It was 2023, 4?
I think 24.
It was 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, because they had like a 17-win one in 03 or 23, and then the next year they did the 14.
Brutal.
Big run.
Yeah.
Oh, as a player on the team listening to that has to just be so.
You became fans during that?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was a fan as a kid.
Obviously,
it's like unavoidable.
Yeah. Oh wow! Look at that.
Okay, we're going deep.
But
deep.
Yeah, I've told this story a few times now, but I got on SSRIs probably 2 years ago now, I guess. And like I got home, took the bottle, put one in my mouth, swallowed, and was like, I think I want to watch basketball again. And then was just obsessed with basketball. I just had to suppress my chemical imbalance, and
side
it became
effect
a
of
shock.
the Lexapro. Might be.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
That is very fascinating. I love that. So you've been to games before then? Which I was going to ask that, but yeah.
We try to go to a couple a year at least.
Wow.
We were at the game last season where Jaden Ivey broke his leg. I think maybe we shouldn't go to games. We went to a game a couple of nights ago.
You guys might be bad luck here.
Well, we went to a game a couple nights ago, and I was like, I'm going to wear the Jaden Ivey jersey that I got the night he broke his leg. Then he got traded from the team. So I think me and Jaden Ivey have like some kind of psychic tie where if I think about him too much, something bad happens to him.
Yes. I think you might.
I think that's logical. So you guys are also in the business of misery. It sounds like then, and we've toured with Jimmy Eat World and Heart Attack Man soon, and just did a Pool Kids run. Obviously, when you listen to Pony and the business of Pony LLC, emo isn't the first word that jumps to mind, but there's some adjacency and some connections to the world here. Defend your emo adjacency here on Emo Kids Anonymous.
I am an OG hashtag real emo fan from high school. Like loved Hot Cross. I was a huge kind of like Spitting fan.
Ooh, okay.
Like I was doing deep cut screamo stuff. I don't really listen to a ton now. I'll go back to that stuff, but like in high school, I was swoop hair, white belt. I loved the Locust.
The white belt, I love it. The white studded belt, I love it.
Did you do the white belt on the side or?
Of course I did.
Okay,
of course I did.
Yeah, that was the move. Yeah. I was doing the same thing, like 3,500 miles away. Kilometers, 5,200 kilometers. Sorry.
I wasn't much of an emo kid per se, but I was a theater kid. So those two are they intersect.
The association, allegations will never be beat between theater kids and emo.
And Matty and I also fell in love because of our shared obsession. Before it was the Pistons, our obsession was Paramore.
And I sang a Paramore song at karaoke. That we were both in attendance.
Wow. Well, I mean, I guess I would assume. Well, I mean, you could have just been there physically, not spiritually or mentally.
Yeah, that's true.
What song did we do?
I did Still Into You.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good.
I did that and a couple of Oasis songs, and that was it.
Damn, what Oasis cuts did we do?
I did Champagne Supernova and Acquiesce.
Sick.
I love that.
they played when I saw them a few months ago, and I got there like 2 minutes late, 3 minutes late, and like they were just like getting into Acquiesce like when I got there. And I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
this is the sickest shit I've ever seen in my
It's so
life.
good.
Like, can't believe I'm at Oasis. That's awesome.
That's
So
awesome.
then
No.
let me tie it back to Canada stuff here. I like to ask, you know, for Mount Rushmore shit, which feels weird because, you know, there's a Canadian version. I don't know. What's your
Maybe.
Canadian music Mount Rushmore? Like your top four, and then also, what is your actual Canadian Mount Rushmore? Like, who are the four greatest Canadians in your opinion?
Canadians
Wow.
ever.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
this
get
is a
historical.
lot.
Bands or individuals for the first one?
Either one, up to you.
Either
It's kind of
one.
like a Rorschach. You decide what you want.
Okay, I'm going Chris Murphy of Sloan.
Big
Geddy
Shiny
Lee
Tunes
from
cool.
Rush.
Oh yeah, Getty.
Okay, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Neil Peart from Rush.
Yes, Neil Peart.
How many people are
Alex-
in Mount Rushmore?
Four.
Four.
Three
Okay.
out of five.
All
So
right.
Alex
So
Lifeson, you
basically
getting that
half
for
of it's
Alex
what's
Lifeson
happening.
from Rush.
So half of it's Rush, the band Rush. Okay.
Yeah.
75%. There we go.
It's appropriate considering the name.
Let me think. What's my number 4? What's my number 4?
Fucked up.
Oh yeah, I'll do Mike from Fucked Up.
There we go.
There we go. Interesting.
I love that.
Okay. Great. That's a hard question. I'm gonna go Rachel McAdams,
Hey, that's right.
Avril
I think
Lavigne.
she's Canadian.
She is.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go. Oh, there's this band that I loved when I was a kid called Lilacs.
Yes. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What?
go.
What? Oh my! Hold up. What?
Who
the
knows what
fuck
happened
is
to them?
Lily?
But they're Canadian. And my fourth, I'll do Mike Myers.
He's always classic.
Oh my God! Wow.
His impressions on point.
Listen, I love Shrek, so.
Who doesn't love Shrek? Or his impersonation of Elon Musk right now is pretty spot on. He does a pretty good job. So, so you used to, you know, emo was kind of an influence for you, Matt, in the past. So what are you listening to now? What's Pony listening to now that maybe
What's on the
helps
Pony
influence the
playlist?
sound of Pony?
For me, this album was a lot of like Sarah Records and C86 UK 80s pop stuff, and like The Cure, obviously.
Yeah.
But also like Another Sunny Day, Dolly Mixture, just that sort of like the jangly guitar pop stuff influenced a lot of what I was doing. And also like to a lesser non-shoegaze degree, I also love Kevin Shields, like the bending chords and that sort of thing. I'm obsessed with and did a lot of on the record, but in a less explicit way that just kind of like makes the songs feel a little bigger, you know? So I can't deny him and Rush.
I was gonna say
Rush.
it's these like these weird. They're like kind of open power chords.
Yeah, well, the open power, like the open power chord, I literally took from Alex Lifeson from Rush.
Sick.
In high school, I played in a Rush cover band.
Beautiful.
And
there's no original Canadian experience.
No, definitely not.
That's true.
So I those songs were like foundational to the way that I play guitar, and I think he's such a great and interesting guitar player, and it's just funny that like in any other band he would be the MVP, but in Rush he's kind of overlooked because they were Geddy Lee and Neil Peart, so it's like what are you supposed to do? But yeah, the way that he does the like it's a bar chord, but you leave the high E and B open, and the way that those ring in the chord is just so beautiful. I love that.
Makes the band sound bigger than a three-piece.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Kind of thing. Wow.
Totally.
Interesting. I would have in my Canadian music Mount Rushmore, I think I would have personally I'm lined up pretty much with yours. I think I would find a way to slip in Gord Downey.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but that's pretty much that's pretty fair.
And, we both also love Neil Young.
Yeah,
I was just say,
of
does
course.
Neil's a tough
okay,
one
there
because
you
does
go.
Neil count? Like
He
I kind of
doesn't really feel
He
that
feels
Canadian.
too like he's more also like
Universal.
worldly.
Yeah.
I feel
Yes,
like
at this point.
he's like me, like we're like sellouts. Like he's been in LA for like for decades, bro. Like
Yeah.
at some point, like like what do I know about Canada anymore? I haven't lived there in almost 20 years. Like fucking, Neil, I don't know,
Yeah, he
I
can
think
be
he-
the honorary.
Yeah,
The
that's
honorary.
fair.
That's fair. I say. What about you, Sam? What are you listening to right now? It's
Right now I'm listening to this band called Strawberry Switchblade that our drummer
Okay.
put me onto, that I think they only have like a couple records, but they're from the 80s. And I
They're
think
from
they're
the 80s. Like it's like a region. I like that.
Yeah, they're from they're from
Yeah.
Scottish 80s vibes.
Oh,
Wow.
the
But they're
80s
really
region of
cool.
Scotland.
But when we were making this record, I was listening to this playlist that I made.
Okay.
That is all songs that I missed singing at karaoke during the pandemic, and I just always put it on at work because it's so fun. And it has like Janet Jackson, Madonna.
Yeah, let's get some. Yeah, we need some track names too
Um,
here. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the Madonna song is it Don't Tell Me? Don't Tell Me?
Yeah.
The Janet, there's a couple
2000s Madonna.
2000s
Oh, yeah.
Madonna.
2000s Janet.
That's the one where she's the
cowboy.
Yeah.
So good.
That album is so good.
What's that?
It
All
is,
for
it
you?
is
Do you have
good.
Janet? All for you? Is that
Yep,
one?
All
Yeah.
for You.
Yeah.
That's
And
Yeah.
That's a good song.
what's the other one?
There's someone to come and love again,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Come.
That one was
That
like
one?
Yeah.
that was kind of like a big
Wait.
influence on the big picture vibe of the album, honestly, because it was like
That's
that sort of
great.
pop melody and the drum machine and stuff. Like
Uh-huh.
that was one that we listened to and we were like, that's kind of something
That we
that we
want to like
want. Yeah.
zoom in on.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Incredible.
A Janet influence on a Pony album. I love that.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Incredible.
Cheryl
Jesus.
Crow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's Favorite Mistake by Sheryl Crow?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think that's like such an underrated song. That chorus is so
She's-
satisfying.
She's
Yeah.
so. Oh, when I was a kid, my mom had like like you only have so many like tapes or CDs in the car back,
Mhm.
like, and I remember we for maybe months, including like a drive from Oregon to Grand Prairie, like where the only tape we had was the second Sheryl Crow record with like If It Makes You Happy and stuff like that.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
it's just like that is me and my brother, like we communicate in a language that's almost like written by like that Sheryl Crow record kind of
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even musically, like like everything you think you're copying something else, but it's like, oh no, that's from when we're doing Maybe Angels,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
like supreme pop rock songwriting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
I would agree with that.
So good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
God.
I love that. That's just such a vast like influences between
I love
the pair
this.
of you.
Yeah.
I think that is fascinating. And I think when you listen to the record, you can really see where all of that plays a part too.
Thank you. Thank
yeah,
you.
I'm happy to hear that.
You're
That's so
welcome.
nice.
Yeah. Of
We-
course.
We always want to be doing something different,
Mhm.
so it's helpful too that like you listen to like Matty listens to so much stuff, like just so much stuff all the time. That's like stuff I would never even know about. So that's like very helpful because that's how I learn about a lot of stuff. But then I also have my tried and trues, so it's like
Mhm.
it's always like a melding of the tried and trues and then some new funky little thing.
I'm
Yeah.
of an undisclosed age where you did a lot of digging for music, like
Based on the white belt stuff, it can't
Yeah.
be like much worse than us. It's probably pretty.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
also how I
Yeah.
had to find music.
Yeah. And I think that you just kind of carry that on, like when I like
Mhm.
something, it's like, okay, well, what else? Where did this come
Yes.
from? Like, what are the influences on this? What other artists are from that world? Like, I just love digging and finding new music and doing a deep dive sort of thing.
That's beautiful.
And I'm kind of like the opposite, where if I find something I like, I will listen to that, and that's all I will listen to for like
Hyperfixation.
a year.
Yeah.
Hey.
And I think that is like the old theater kid in me, where I'd be like, oh, I just got this soundtrack, and like I want to learn every single song on the soundtrack, and so you listen to it over and over and over and over again, so you can be like, what is the story happening in this musical?
That's you and me, Sam. That is me. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The amount of times I listened to the Spring Awakening
you guys have a
soundtrack.
similar
Yes.
thing we have here.
It was
where,
insane.
good
Yeah.
combo. You found the right. This is the dynamic that works.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, I'm fascinated by Pony. Where did the name come from? Because obviously,
Yeah.
a little bit of stolen valor here with the animal and the like. You ever get people showing up to the shows expecting like equine stuff, and they kind of get a little fucking pissed off?
Do they
when it's
dress
some
up like
fucking
ponies?
indie rock
Do you have
bullshit?
people in pony costumes?
That would be cool. I don't.
What are those? Yeah, what are those? What are they called?
Bronies.
That's pony play. Bronies. Well, there's also
Pony
pony
Play. Yes, I've seen
Pony
that.
play. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bronies,
Yeah.
I've seen that episode of My Strange Addiction where that girl's obsessed with pony play.
Yeah.
Super normal
yeah.
stuff happening.
We don't. Yeah. Normally we don't kink shit here.
I
But
don't
fuck, I don't
want to.
know.
I'm not going to yuck anyone's yum, you know?
No.
That's right. Exactly.
I'm perplexed. Or I'm not.
Some of
put
it I'm
off.
better off not knowing about, but do your thing.
I'm too. Some of them just like I feel like I'm too old to know what this is. Like if I learn what it is, like I'll get arrested. You know, like there's some things as like a 36-year-old straight white guy. I'm like, if I learn too much about this, they'll take away my computer. They're not going to let me watch the sport. I'm not
you
going to watch
can't be
the football
Googling
game on
that.
the yeah, I'm like, yeah, just like there's a lot going on here. Like, yeah, just, let's avoid it. Yeah.
That's funny. I don't really have a very good like story about how the name came up. It was just like my friend and I going back and forth, and I think at first we wanted it to be like pony something, and then we're like pony something, pony this, pony that, and then I was like, how about just pony? Like we're going in circles here.
What if we make this utterly ungoogleable?
Yeah, like what if we have this really be confusing?
That's where the emo adjacency comes in.
Yes, exactly.
And you got to have it right next to like Pony by Genuine. When they show up, it's like, oh, there we go.
Yeah.
People are always asking us to cover that song, and I'm like,
No.
I cannot do that. Like,
It's like a hat on a hat.
They would take my computer away if
It's
they
not even
caught
the
me
best
singing
Genuine
that song.
No, it's not. It's just
So anxious.
I like So Anxious. I was going to say So Anxious is the one that I really
So Anxious
like,
is crazy. The longing in it is palpable.
No, he's mad horny. Like
Yes,
next level. There's yearning though. Like I think a lot of.
Yeah.
I remember I had a buddy come to one of my shows one time, and he's like, "You're not ripping off Blink-182. You're trying to rip off Destiny's Child. You just can't. Like it's like there's like such like a like Brian McKnight, you know what I mean? Like they're just
people
like,
don't yearn like that anymore.
Yeah, there's this meme where it's like I grew up in an era where men were like throwing up, crying in the rain for the pussy, kind of thing like that. It's just like there's
Usher was
yearning
burning. He was confessing all his stuff.
We were in a room with
you're
Usher
on your
the other
knees,
day.
hugging this fucking woman. Like,
wait, what did you say?
We were in the same room as Usher the other day.
He was at the basketball game.
He came to a Pistons game.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
And
what was Usher doing there? Who were they playing?
He was there. Big Sean is the like
cultural ambassador
or something.
Good.
And he was there with Big Sean.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Big Sean and Tim Robinson. Well, Tim and Sam. Like those are the people. Yeah, like and Eminem, obviously. Like
yeah. That's
those
my
are the
Detroit.
guys.
That's my Detroit Mount Rushmore.
Right. That's my Detroit
Those
Mount
guys,
Rushmore.
Jay Dilla, were set.
Right? Yeah. All due respect to the Insane Clown Posseers and that fucking dipshit Kid Rock.
Sure.
Yeah. That's fucking. Big Sean is. I think. Well, also it's weird too because I feel like Big Sean, like technically, like half the year lives down the street from me. I think he lives in Malibu too.
I believe it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a long street. Down the street is a like. There's we're a couple. A couple fucking.
In LA,
couple
that
tax
could be
brackets
somebody.
Couple tax brackets between my apartment and Big Sean's beachside home. Yes. Yeah. Let's not get it twisted here. This paint color on the wall doesn't scream luxury. But yeah, I used to really like. You mentioned like 2011. Like, I think that's
Big
when
Sean
Finally Famous come out. I loved Big Sean.
Yes.
Big Sean was so fucking and Matt. Well, Mike Posner too. Like those were.
Mike Posner.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and then They put Big Sean in a Fall Boy song in 2013, and my life was like set.
It all comes together.
It all comes together.
Yeah.
He's emo now. There we go.
It all ties together.
I know.
What are the plans like? So I mean, this album is coming out, and then we have a little mini run coming up, and then a full length run. What's the rest of the year look like? Obviously, we're mentioning new music.
Yeah, we have some pending tour stuff that isn't finalized yet, stuff we've been pitched on or whatever.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But aside from that, I guess the plan is we were already like we always have Mondays off together, and we were like, okay, well, this will be the first Monday that the album's out. We can start working on something new.
Yeah,
like get to it already.
Yeah, back in
but
the
we
kitchen.
have like, I think we have like 9 songs that are in a like demoed with vocals range right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna keep grinding.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful. I love it. And then you have a tour coming up. So the album's coming out the 13th, but then the 18th you go on tour. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were supposed to do a longer tour, and then unfortunately, due to reasons, we had to
reasons related to the Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah.
Why are we not surprised?
Fuckheads running shit down here.
Yeah.
We got to start. There's a way that we can handle them. And that nice guy that hangs out with Mario had that solution, and not enough people have been fucking stepping
Rob's
up
saying
and
this on his
becoming
own
good.
accord.
Because now.
If we get a knock on the door, we're good. We're good. I'm just like
there is a pony connection to that I can tell you off camera.
Off the record.
Beautiful.
To Mario, a pony connection to Mario's friend, but I'll tell you after.
Oh, magical.
He's
Love the
a
plumbing
huge
industry.
fan of the band.
No, that's not true. That's not
I was
true.
gonna say, 'cause I'm pretty sure after he committed that
his act.
That we neither wholeheartedly endorse or condone on this program.
Yes.
His Spotify playlist came out, and if I'm not mistaken, like his like one playlist that he had was just like My Chem songs.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
right.
I
He might
remember I
like
did a
Pony.
TikTok video where it was like, in honor of like she like big My Chem fan, like let's do a My Chem song ranking thing. But like there is some adjacency there, so I could see he could be fucking with Pony.
Wow. Very cool. I believe it.
Anyway, Amanda, do you want to get us off this so I don't get knocked?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
So question. I was thinking about this. This might be silly, but for Clearly Cursed, have you considered making pony tarot cards because it would go really well and coincide with the story behind the album, and that could be
cool
fun.
art on each fucking card.
Cool
Yeah.
art.
That would be amazing. I feel
Sounds like an undertaking.
So I do tarot. I've been learning how to do it.
Oh,
And I've been thinking about offering that as like an option at the merch table. Like get your cards read by me.
That's genius. Yeah.
But doing a custom deck would be amazing. I think it
that
would
would be
just
sick.
take like a good chunk of time because there's 78 cards. But
I want to be the hanged man.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's only 2 of you, and there's 78 cards. You're gonna have to be like
All right.
fucking at least 20 of them.
Yeah.
Are either of you artists of the drawing nature?
No.
No.
Yeah.
JPEG variety, no.
Collage though,
Yeah.
get some.
I heard about
Get
What
some
is
magazines and
What
we
is
can
this trash collage
Yeah.
I'm reading about here? What the fuck's going on?
I saw
Oh.
the trash collage. Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love garbage, and I will take garbage from.
Soundbite.
I love garbage. I'll take garbage from anywhere, and then I'll turn it into just like collage. I'll turn it into jewelry. Yeah, I just kind of love garbage.
Most
Have you
women
been to
think they can do that, but
Philadelphia?
very few.
Oh, yeah.
Very few actually
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
I love
Have you been-
Philly.
Have you been to South Street where they have the garden that is like essentially made out of trash?
No.
I
Well, that-
assumed that you were just saying Philly was a hub for garbage.
No, I'm
It is.
no,
I've been there.
I
It's
graduated from college in Philly. I love
a lot of
Philadelphia.
garbage,
I will
yeah.
ride or die for Philly. No, I can't remember. Is it the magical garden or the magic garden?
Of course, the nicest part of Philly is just a fucking trash hole.
No, it's very beautiful. It's like they just take all this like different pieces of trash, like
I
and,
would love
like,
that.
glass and stuff, and then they made it into like a little garden, and you go in there, and I can't remember the name of it. I haven't lived in Philly since 2008, so there you go. It's been a minute.
What makes a good piece of trash? Like a piece of
true.
trash, usable piece of trash versus like a trash piece of trash.
Tell them
I
about the
guess.
Tacoma garbage you found.
Oh my goodness. I found this incredible piece of garbage in Tacoma, Washington. We were walking to a thrift store and then I saw it like just glimmering. A good piece of glass or trash will glimmer in the sun.
It calls out to you. Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was glimmering. And I saw it and I
You don't
walked.
choose the trash chooses you.
Exactly. We
I love
walked
that.
past this trash and I clocked it, but I didn't pick it up. And then Matty forgot their bag in the thrift shop, so we had to walk back. And I was like, I'm picking it up this time. And it's a name tag like you would have if you worked at like a Holiday Inn or something. And it says a person's name, and then underneath it says piercer/stripper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
What place would have
Logical.
both of those options like
I know.
combined?
And so I have that.
Multifaceted is the term we use here.
Exactly. Versatile.
Mhm.
And that is one of my most prized pieces of trash.
That's a good piece of trash. I'd keep. Yeah, I'd hit
Yeah.
on that.
That's beautiful. What's the person's name? May we ask?
I don't know.
Give them a shout out.
You don't want to dox
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah, we don't
we dox this poor stripper piercer.
Yeah, we
Piercer's
already
I
gave
didn't-
away the city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. And it is Tacoma, Washington. There could be, that's not necessarily like LA. So that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's only so many
Small.
piercers/strippers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It might be the
Yes.
only one.
it could be the only
Probably
one.
not, but there's
Yeah,
only
not
so
in Tacoma.
many.
Tacoma keeps it freaky. I love Tacoma.
Yeah, there's a few of them, but not a handful. That's magical. Was this on a tour?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place to play?
Durham, North Carolina.
Yeah. Durham, North Carolina
Really?
rocks.
Every show we play there is bomb.
The people really
Fucking
show up
what?
whether they like you or not. You would love it, I think.
Mhm. They have
Is-
two
Okay.
Whole
It's
Foods.
very progressive. Like right beside where the venue was like a inside a parking lot. Someone had set up like a sauna, and you could go and like pay, and they give you like a robe, and you'd be in the sauna, and like that's very fascinating to me because I'm like, wow, like
That is fascinating.
I've never seen that before.
Like
The
a
venue we always
bathhouse
play
or
is
like a
Motor Co.
unisex one.
Unisex. I think it's like
Okay,
a
okay.
booth.
It's just like a
basically.
boot. Yeah, like
That's
it's
more.
literally
Yeah,
just
that's progressive. Okay, yeah.
like a sauna. You just like dropped it into the parking lot.
Mhm.
And you're just sitting in the sauna.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, we love
When you're in the
Durham.
States, what is something you miss from Canada and like vice versa? Because that was my thing. Like they're like the foods and the snacks were all different. Like Canadian Mountain Dew is not as good as American Mountain Dew.
Oh,
I
interesting.
personally
Okay.
I miss not being in a room where someone might have a gun.
Yeah.
That's like my-
Uh,
As someone
my
who lives down
main
here, trust
thing.
me, yeah.
That is something that really shocked me seeing for the first time. Like I was like, oh, I've only ever seen that in a movie, in a film.
We got into an elevator with a very nice man with a gun in his waistband who like held the door
Yep.
for us.
But
Oh,
the whole time I
That
was
could
there,
be tyranny.
I understand and respect people's normal people's right to have a gun because things
Yeah.
are bad and crazy.
it's just
Mhm.
jarring to see.
It's I just also enjoy not thinking about the threat of that
yeah.
at all times.
No,
I
yeah.
agree.
That is something I miss when I'm there.
I would like to not have to worry every day
Yeah.
when I send my kids to school that they might end up on the news because
Yeah,
some
yeah.
motherfucker
Yeah.
shows up with a gun that you shouldn't be able to fucking buy and get the next day. But
Yeah.
Clock it.
God
Yep,
bless America.
Exactly.
Yeah. But other
Yeah.
than that,
Great food though in America.
yeah.
Interesting.
We
Even the
had-
bad
we are
stuff. Taco
melting.
Bell
Where did we have those tacos you were talking about today?
in the parking lot.
Yeah.
That was in
San
where's
Diego.
Blink 182 from? San Diego.
Oh, San Diego,
Oh, yeah,
greatest
that
city in the
makes
world. Yeah,
sense.
we
That-
have the
yeah,
best. Yeah,
they
we
have the best tacos.
It was
best Mexican food.
bomb.
It was like we ate
Yeah.
it so fast, and I felt like I was having like an outer body experience. It was
What venue did you play in San Diego? Do you remember?
Okay, so I don't remember what it was called, but it is kind of a unique spot. It's like a dive bar sort of venue. The stage is in a back. Yep. There you go.
Yep. Soda bar. You played
Nailed
soda
it.
bar. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yep. Sick. And that's, I used to live down the street from there. I was talking about that venue the other day. Like, I had the worst night of my life ever at soda bar one time.
I really feel like you could.
You could, it's
really
like you said, very unique.
And if anyone would, it'd be Rob. So.
And the bar is just kind of like in the middle of it, just like it's like a long bar that just like when you're looking out from the stage, like there's people here, there's people there, people in the front, and then there's just bar is the entire thing.
I felt like it had to be like playing guitar and then
like I was like
and play for the other
over
people.
for you,
right? You're like,
who
am I playing to? You know,
it's an unusual setup, but it was an awesome show, and they were very nice to us.
Yeah, they rocked.
Beautiful.
I love that.
And we ate amazing vegan Mexican food.
So good.
Magical.
They do have great Mexican food. I've been to San Diego before. I don't live there, but I've been there, and their tacos are fantastic. Yeah. So when it comes to touring, what have you learned? Like, what are some of the lessons you've learned in terms of touring that you kind of carry with you to make sure that whether you're the headliners or whether you're opening for someone, that the tour goes smoothly for you as much as possible?
I think sharing is caring, and it's so awesome when everyone can share gear and stuff. I think that is the best because it makes it so easy for everyone. And also getting to bed early as early as you can.
Yeah. I also think that being in the world that we're in, big dogging another band on the tour is the corniest behavior on earth.
Yeah.
If you do it, if your tour manager does it, that is goofy behavior. On the best tour, we could maybe come home and all split on a used Honda Civic. Don't do that. So that's been one lesson that I've learned to be like.
Now I'm wondering,
never, ever do that. And we played a show 2 years ago now, I think, with LS Dunes, the like super group band. Okay,
with
So we played at the Opera House in Toronto, and it was us and them, and we shared a green room, and they were so fucking nice to us. Like,
that's
the
good
most
to hear.
welcoming.
I was
so worried for a second. I was like, oh no,
put us in a tough spot here.
The most
really
welcoming,
when we dogpile on Frank
people.
Hero.
No, Frank.
So nice.
They got us donuts, and they were like. They were sound checking when we got there. They stopped playing so they could all say hi to us, and like they
were
wonderful.
Inviting us into their
space.
Anthony
like, Green's not a sweetheart. Don't do that.
That's what I was gonna say. If you say Anthony Green and Frankie Air aren't nice, I'll just be
obsessed with Anthony.
Like, homeboy's in My Chemical Romance. Like, if anybody's gonna be mean to me, it's him.
Yeah, right.
If
anyone can big league someone, guy that is playing fucking stadiums, like you're not doing Honda Civics, you're getting fucking Hyundai Elantras every night.
And it's not so much a band that has done that to us; it's the opposite. It's seeing somebody who doesn't have to be like that or might not think they have to be like that be so kind to us. I was like, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So shout out to them. I love them.
Shout out Ellis Dunes.
That's beautiful.
Shout out Anthony Green.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you ever get a chance to talk to Jim Atkins from Jimmy Eat World when you guys toured with them?
Yeah.
I love Jim.
So we got to the show, and that was at like a bigger venue in Toronto, History. And there's like, it's like more of like a complex type building. There's a couple green rooms. And when we got there, the tour manager was like, Jim's not really feeling well. So like, after your set, don't like don't try to chat with him, whatever. And we were like, yeah, totally cool. So after our set, we put our stuff away, and I come back upstairs, and I make my way through the shared space into our green room as quickly as I can. And I walk in, and he's sitting there in the dark, just him in our room doing vocal warm-ups. And I was like, what's up? My bad.
Mr. Atkins, I'm sorry. I'll leave you in my dressing room.
But they were so nice too. Like, we hung out for a bit after the show and chatted with them, and they were wonderful.
They sounded like
incredible.
They sounded so good that I am a lifelong fan now. Like it
Yeah.
blew me away how amazing they sounded. And like I made them talk to us after the show, even though we were kind of told not to, because I was like, I'm a fan now. Like I'm a big fan now and I want to say hi.
Bleed
Yes.
American, that is some of the best pop
100%.
rock music ever
Yeah.
written.
Yeah.
When they're doing
Yeah.
like the big radio alt rock shit on that record,
Yeah.
I
It's so
am
good.
not sure anybody's ever done it better than that.
No.
It's
They're
so-
honestly, their
100%.
problem is that they're too good. They're like
Yeah.
militant almost, or just
Yes.
like
Totally.
they're such a tight band. Their songs are perfect. Like you almost take it for granted, or it could like
Yeah.
lose its charm because it's like
Mhm.
this is
you just know
it's-
it's going to be
Yeah.
good. There's
Yeah.
no cracks.
Fuck,
Yeah.
what a band.
And the craziest thing, they've been doing it for what, 30 years, 30 plus,
Yeah.
30 years now.
Yeah.
And they still sound like I had never seen them when they were younger, when I was younger. So the first time I saw them was when they opened for Fall Out Boy in 2024. And they sounded fantastic. And I was like, you're like, a lot of bands after 30 years, they don't sound so
Yeah.
great.
I know.
Like someone smoked too much
Yeah.
or drank too much
Yeah.
or whatever. But no, not them. Like Jim's voice sounds amazing.
Perfect.
Perfect. Like
Flawless.
it was like I had been familiar with their music, of course, before we played that show with them, but like watching them play live, I was like blown away. Like
Yeah.
people were trying to talk to me and I was like,
Shut up.
they're singing.
You're like, yeah, that's a professional band. You're like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Like
So
I
professional.
thought we were kind of doing shit good. Like that's a
I
That's an
also love
operation.
their story, the clarity to Bleed American story.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so good, so
It's a
amazing.
good
Like
story.
that's
getting
That's
dicked
real shit.
around, label to
Yeah.
label, and then just
Yeah.
like
Wow.
drop this record. This
Yeah.
whole fucking thing happens in Lower Manhattan, kind of throws like a fucking hiccup in it, and then like
yeah.
all of a sudden, yeah, they're just like the middle is inescapable. Yeah.
Yes, you can't escape it. Yeah.
Good for them. As
Yeah.
you guys are kind of like one of the bigger bands in Toronto getting a lot of these gigs as ambassadors of Toronto. You may have heard, if you've listened to the radio or gone outside, there's like this like slight civil war going on between my city of LA and the city of Toronto. You know, outside in the world. It's not the world really I exist in, but it's out there somewhere. In defense of Toronto, I've never been, but I've been to the airport. Who
It's a
are
nice airport.
I don't know. My friends got to meet the Trailer Park Boys. I did not get to meet the Trailer Park Boys, so I'm indifferent on the airport. But who are some of the local bands in Toronto that motherfuckers should be maybe looking out for?
Cootie Catcher.
Cootie Catcher.
They have a record
definitely.
coming out on Car Park
So
in
cool.
a couple weeks, I think. They're great.
Booty Catch, I like that.
They were kids where like in my mid-20s I was seeing them play and I was like, oh, these weird little kids are really good. And now they're great.
Yeah. I love
so I'm
that.
very excited about that record. Triples.
Pool Blood.
Triples
Yeah,
is
Pool
best,
Blood.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Excellent. Rob's writing it down right now.
No,
Yeah.
He's keeping it going.
Rush.
Rush. Yeah, Rush.
A
good
local
one.
band.
Yeah, they're about to
No,
go on. They're going on
yes,
tour
no.
again, so check them out
They
when they're on
are.
tour.
Yeah, they are going on tour. That's interesting. I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
fascinated by
boss
that.
is a massive Rush fan. She's very excited.
Oh,
about
hell
that.
yeah.
Yeah, she's very excited about that. Yeah. Excellent.
I find that fascinating. Yeah, I'm very curious. I didn't think they were going to do the tour. I didn't think they'd ever do anything again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I
I
think
don't
they're
really
doing it
know how I
very
feel about it,
respectfully.
but yeah, his
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
his family are in support of it, I believe. So
Yeah.
Okay, so
with their
that's good.
blessing, that's fine. I've seen them in their true form though. So
Beautiful.
go.
I think I saw that. You saw them, I think, at their 30th anniversary tour.
that's right.
Fantastic.
Oh,
One
that's
of
awesome.
I think the first actual concert I ever went to, I believe.
You might be the first guest that will understand this reference. Do you know what my first concert ever was? Do you remember Prozac?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Sucks to be you. I know. And Strange
Hell
Disease.
yeah.
My first concert I ever went to was B44, Soul Decision, and Prozac.
Soul Decision.
Okay.
My
amazing.
cousin Megan took me,
Damn.
and I got a Prozac shirt. I was in the 5th grade. They played at the Crystal Center in Grand Prairie, Alberta, and I got a ringer tee for or a baseball tee for Prozac, and I got a size too small and it shrunk. And my mom's like, oh, she felt bad. You can go online and you can get a shirt for a different band you like, you know what I mean? And I was just like, I was like a year into like MTV TR. Well, we just moved to Canada, so like Much Music, shout out Rick Campanelli and stuff. But like, I really liked, the band that covered Blue Monday, Orgy.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to orgy.com. Fucked experience as I didn't mean to. It was this is just a very fucking like, what's the word? Like the like, this is a major, this is the major event in my fucking like this major chapter of
foundational
my life.
yeah
Foundational. Yeah.
That sounds very foundational.
Very hard. Like part of my villain origin story right there is like, oh, my Prozac shirt wrecked. Better go get a new shirt. I like orgy. Why is there a naked lady on a hammock? Like, god damn it. Like I'm gonna be in trouble. Like, fuck. All right, I'm a man now.
But Soul Decision, that's also an underrated Canadian band.
So
those
good.
singles from the 2000s.
But when
the singles were tight.
When you saw Prozac, were there guys there, or like, how did that
it
work?
was fascinating. So there was the big screen behind them, and like they had like the card was Simon and Milo, I think are their names.
Yep.
Simon and Milo were on the screens, but the actual guys were like in front. But like if I recall correctly, they weren't even like really like lit up or anything like that. It was just like they were in front of this. Like they were kind of just there. Like it was live, but like I don't think the attention was as much on them really. Like I don't recall them. I don't know. Yeah, super fascinating. Was Prozac big here, Amanda? Did people know who that was? No idea.
I know what the drug is. That
Okay,
was
yeah,
popular
no,
in
it was
America.
like it was like
for sure.
it was like Euro pop gorillas.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
Soul Decision, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I got my
Gotta
parents.
feel it all right.
I got my parents to buy me like the snap off pants because the singer wears them in one of the music videos.
Sick.
In the video,
Oh my God.
I think for Ooh, It's Kind of Crazy, whatever one they're like
yeah.
getting chased by the fans.
Oh my God, this is fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember David Usher by chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I remember, I think it was Christmas 2000. It might have been 2001. It might have been 2001. I asked my mom. I wanted a few CDs, and I wanted Nelly. Hot. Ride with me and Country Grammar were fucking fire, and I very much like just didn't see race as a kid. I thought my Alberta ass was like from the South.
Yeah.
And I also wanted Usher. And my mom bought me Nelly Furtado and David Usher's solo CD. David Usher's solo CD with Black Heart, which like a week ago I went to go listen to on Apple Music. You can't find it. And there's a Fast Car cover on there. The first time I ever heard Fast Car in my life wasn't Tracy Chapman. It was fucking David Usher, the singer from Moist, on his solo record.
Beautiful, fantastic.
Getting Nelly Furtado instead of Nelly.
Nelly,
is
I asked for
awesome.
honestly, like I look at these moments.
Record.
The first one, yeah, it was like right when Nelly Nelly Furtado first comes out. Yeah, like I don't even think Turn Off the Light was a single yet. It was just I'm Like a Bird.
Damn.
And I remember like, yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, this year, that's the same year I got. It was Christmas of grade 6 because I also got the Mark Tom and Travis show.
Perfect.
So like very formative
record.
You're right. I got like my whole sense of humor and like everything from that one. And like, I think maybe I'm giving too much credit to the moment, but I feel like I got like a lot of like musical diversity from that too. It's like, back then, like you couldn't music wasn't free. So it was like, okay, well I have a CD here. I better listen to it. And I better listen to it 10 times and try to like it.
Yep.
And then you're like, oh shit, like Nelly Furtado.
This is why I appreciate that my mom let us pick the CDs we wanted off of the Columbia, like music, like we could pick it off and that's what we would get.
Clueless, yeah.
And I was like, thank you, Mom. Because I want certain CDs. I don't want whatever you picked out. So
my mom be fucking my shit up all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucked up. Rest in peace. But like, yeah, fucked up with the music. Fucked up all the time. Fucked up with the gifts. Fucked up with I remember the year I wanted the iPod. The year every motherfucker showed up to school after Christmas with the goddamn iPod. She got me a Zune.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was fucked up.
That
she
is
meant
the
well.
ultimate. Like,
was it the
she
Zune
meant well.
that?
Like she really, but just fuck.
Did it have like the screen where it showed video? Because that one was kind of cool.
The Zune was kind of better, like, low key.
It had like a screen, like a Game Boy, like OG Game Boy, like a gray or greenish screen almost, like with just the black, like kind of like the OG iPods had. Like no, this would have been like Christmas 04. Yeah. I got
Wow.
Deja Entendu by the Redacted band that year too. Wow. You guys are bringing up a lot of weird Christmas trauma for me. I don't fucking like this.
That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
We're
guess.
also get done here and go have a drink.
Yeah. Christ. Magical.
Awesome.
What is your favorite what's your favorite song on this record? Specifically of the handful that haven't come out yet.
That haven't come out. Hot and
Yes.
Mean is my favorite that hasn't come out yet.
How to mean,
Sick.
okay.
I like Sunny Something.
I like that one too. Yeah.
Just Hook City too. Like the
Oh,
whole record in
thanks.
general, but like just got a lot of hooks.
We love
Mhm.
hooks.
It's what we do.
Yeah, we really
Yeah.
love them.
Beautiful.
We love an earworm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what, yes.
Yeah,
what you
guys
need,
got
trust me.
That's-
just like
Yeah.
a home full of them, just like fucking worms everywhere.
Mhm.
I think to both of us, that's what music is. Like, it's all just a way to get to the hook.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
love a hook.
Mhm.
Obsessed.
You're like,
with
what if we can the road to the hook is just a
Yeah.
smaller hooks.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Magical.
Exactly.
So speaking
Love
of earworms, has there ever been a song that you have like for years not been able to get out of your head? I was listening to this podcast once that was talking about a specific Fall Out Boy song that's not even, it's a B-side to Infinity on High. It's not even a single or on the original record.
Gay is not a
And-
synonym for stupid.
No,
one?
no, it's one of the other ones. Yeah.
No.
But I was listening to the podcast because they were breaking down what makes it an earworm. But is there a song that you even like at this point like the song, or it's just like the song is just stuck in your head and it just pops up randomly throughout the day?
This is every single day of our lives. This is happening.
Yeah,
is it?
but so recently there's been this song that's been so stuck in our heads that like we'll get if one of us sings the note, it's not even a like it's a little tiny riff of a song.
Yeah.
I don't even know how the rest of the song goes, but it's the song "Show Me Love" by Robin S.
And it's also sampled
It's
or
sampled
like
in a lot of
interpolated by
stuff.
Charlie XCX
But
on
the
Brat.
the little part is like do 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 do
Wow,
do
okay.
do
Yeah.
do do, and like
I know.
I don't know when we must have heard it at like the grocery store or the gym or something, but like I started singing it and then Matty started singing it and then like all night in my head, like I'd be trying to sleep and it'd just be like do 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 do, and like this was happening for weeks where
Mhm.
now I've messed it up because we've had a good couple days.
Yeah.
But as soon as you said that, it just popped back in. And then
I
like
love that.
often it's Rihanna.
Oh yeah.
Just
Which Rihanna
a
song?
bunch of
Anyone-
them.
a
Please
Please
don't
don't
stop
stop
the
the music.
music.
I know, I love that
Music.
song.
Music.
Now that
The
song's
mu-
stuck in my head.
all the time.
Like all night, that'll be
All
just
the
playing in
time.
my head, and I'll be like, go to bed, music, music.
Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers used to happen to me all the time.
Yeah,
I've had that one and stuck in my
Oh,
head before
Tough
too.
one.
Yes. Yeah.
But we both really like zero in on that stuff, and then it's like we just bounce it back and forth, and it's
Yeah.
impossible to forget.
it becomes a plague.
The other day we were about to go to bed, and I hadn't thought about the song in probably like 3 days, and I was like, I don't even think I can remember it. And Sam was like, I can remember it.
Yeah.
And then when Sam said it, I was like, do 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 do, and it's just there's no escaping it. It's so good
Yeah.
though.
We'll probably have to give it a listen after this.
Yeah.
I think
I think I'm gonna have to do that.
We'll have to do that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We hear a lot of gym music.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. Yep. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Jim Adkins.
Nope.
No, like going to
GYM.
the gym.
Oh,
Gym and
okay.
grocery
I was
store.
like-
Those are like
I was like, yeah.
we don't really
Hendrix.
leave the house except for those two things
Yeah.
generally. So
Okay. Okay. Now
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. That's why Kendrick Lamar's "Humble" is always stuck in my head.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of gym I go to.
Oh,
so
what was the
I go to the
Drake song in my
grocery
head for
store
a
way
long
more than
time.
the gym. I should chill on that.
Yeah. Oh, the Drake's
Yeah.
it's a Lil Wayne song with a Drake feature, the one that's like it may
Right
not
above it?
mean nothing to y'all.
Yeah.
But
Oh God, I love this song.
Oh,
It has
forever.
it's the Eminem. It's the Eminem.
Forever, yeah. Last
It's the
year,
Eminem line.
first name
That's-
greatest, yeah.
All
that
the
verse
time.
is my favorite. The
Like a
Eminem
sprained
one.
ankle, yeah. That's
Here
the
we
Eminem
go, back in
comeback one,
stadiums
yeah.
and Shady splits his flow. That's it.
Yeah.
Go. Oh, I love that song. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, that song stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. That's funny. That's funny. I think about the Lil Wayne verse in that song a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Lil Wayne verse is the one, I must say.
The one you get?
it's
Okay.
one- yeah, me too. Honestly, if I were to, this might, no offense to City of Detroit or my, fellow white boys, but I might put the Eminem one last because,
Yeah.
What?
I'm
No,
going
I love that
Wayne,
one.
Kanye,
Mm-mm.
Drake, because at this point it's kind of almost like an introduction to Drake, and like the
Mhm.
first
It
thing
is,
you know
yeah,
about him
'cause
is
he
like
was-
he's just
yeah.
fucking chatting up these chicks at the mall, and
Yep.
then he's like just fucking ghosting them, like
Yep.
fucking legendary.
After he left
player
Degrassi?
status.
God,
Right?
listen.
Yeah. Like I didn't even
Yeah.
know like about that he was the kid from Degrassi. Like I didn't watch.
Oh, you didn't?
Next- I
Oh.
didn't see that really. I don't think. Like it's
I
not
don't
as
think it was your
popular in
demographic.
Canada. It's just
Yeah.
it's not on TV as much as it is down here.
Oh, we loved our Degrassi.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's
Yeah.
so funny
Yeah.
to me.
In America,
Yeah.
there's like when I was there was Noggin, and it would play on this like Nickelodeon like offshoot like 24/7.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is where it played, on Noggin. Yeah, that's how we
It
saw
was
it.
like
yeah.
24/7. Down up in Canada, it was on like once a week
If
on
you had the
CBC
good
or whatever.
cable, you got Noggin. Yeah. If you
Yeah.
had the good cable, you got Noggin.
Yeah. If you had the
Down
middle
here.
class parents, they could afford that. Yeah, that upgraded package.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Exactly right.
Beautiful. Before we go, do you have any Canadian TV memories while we're on that here? Any
Yeah.
Big fan of Big Comfy Couch. You guys know
Is that Canadian?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
with the
yeah,
girl.
wow,
and
okay.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, that was a huge Arthur. I think Arthur has roots in Canada.
Yeah,
the
Interesting.
actors.
I didn't know that.
A lot of
That's
the voice
fabulous.
actors were Canadian.
Yeah, it seems like there's a Canadian production, but Mark Brown is not Canadian, right?
Yeah, and the content is American.
Interesting.
Like
Yeah.
Arthur lives in America.
Yeah.
Arthur,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Arthur lives in pages of paper. He's a drawing.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But
was it- I
To
feel
the
like-
Arthur truthers out there.
I feel like Bill Clinton was on an episode or
That's
something.
true. He was, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Damn. I didn't
Yeah.
know Arthur had that kind of. Bill Clinton was probably trying to fucking get that motherfucker on
Oh,
that
Yeah.
plane.
wow.
Though. Yeah, he's trying to fuck that aardvark.
Growing up in-
DW, watch out.
Growing up in Windsor, I didn't really have much exposure to Canadian television. It's all Detroit TV.
Yeah,
So it was UPN
Okay.
50. I watched a lot of
Sick.
Martin.
Oh yeah, Martin.
there
Um,
was no UPN on Canadian cable packages. That's so
Wow,
sick.
you were
Yeah.
missing out.
Tons of UPN, lots of WB 20, ABC
Yes.
7.
Sick.
So my
So you got to see
Magical.
the TGIF and all that.
Oh,
stuff-
yeah,
stuff back in
huge.
the
I was
day,
gonna say,
huge.
yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same as me, where it's like almost you had like fraudulent Canadian experience there, where it's like, oh, I'm basically
Yeah.
grew up in America.
I
Yeah.
lack the cultural element. We didn't get like we got much music when we had stolen cable when I was in
Sick.
like 8th grade. So prior to that, all of my music and television experience is coming from Detroit.
Well, MTV and BET and even VH1 were so much better than Much Music was. Like, no offense to Much Music, like that shit sucked so bad.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Much Music was like
Much actually, that's not fair. Much Music had a lot of very cool alternative music shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were next level. Like
Yeah.
the punk show,
You're
like
not
I
gonna
learned
see
like
on TRL and stuff.
Mhm.
MTV did not compete with that shit.
Punk
that's-
show,
yeah.
Loud. They had
The Wedge,
The Wedge.
Wedge,
They also
yeah.
had
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
electronic show. What was that called?
the Daisy Carnival one.
No.
There was. I remember when I was a kid, there was one that would just be people fucking raving for hours.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what I'm
yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
I thought it was like
Beautiful.
no, there was a different name for it. You're right. I don't know what it is
I
though.
can't remember
can't
what it was.
remember.
But I yes.
They also had a lot of good like live band performing in
They
studio
did.
stuff. I watched a lot of that, like live
They
at
did.
Much or whatever.
I take it back, Much Music. I have been fucking swayed so quickly. I remember a cool one. I remember Good Charlotte playing on Much Music, and
Yeah.
Derek from
Mhm.
Alkaline Trio was their drummer for it. And I'm just like, why is and then Rick Campanelli's like, oh, you have Derek from the Alkaline Trio. I'm just like, how does fucking Rick Campanelli with the fucking Flavor Saver Soul Patch know about Alkaline Trio?
Rick the Temp. They also had like
Yeah.
Snow Job and
Yeah.
what the other like outdoor festival
wakeboarding
stuff they
one?
would do. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, they had a lot of comedians, like comedians getting their start too, like in that whole world. It was like a cool universe. Ed the Sock.
Yeah, Ed's
the
not
Sock's a
cool, but
He's not cool, but it's like
Is he not? Is he
no,
fucked?
he's a dumb asshole.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
guess his whole shtick was kind of fucked
He
up.
was-
I
yeah.
Yeah,
know.
his shtick is real, and he's like a I think like a curmudgeonly conservative guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think someone told me that. The guy that, I think,
But
I
he
feel
still
like someone.
posts as Ed the Sock.
Oh,
Oh,
Who-
lovely.
can't do that.
Oh,
Sock's been
never, it was
revoked.
Matt Batiste. Okay, yeah. I was like, someone told me about this recently where they're like, no, the sock kind of sucks. Sorry.
Yeah, he
bro.
Probably
sucks.
Matt, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
But
that
puppets are
sucks.
cool, and we can
Puppets
all
are
agree.
cool.
We can
Yeah.
all agree on that.
Pro puppet,
Yeah.
pro Muppet,
They're-
pro marionette. Yeah.
Oh yeah, huge.
Yeah, for sure.
Huge.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Muppet?
Miss
Rizzo.
Piggy.
That's right,
And
Miss Piggy.
I know it's like an unpopular. She's the mainstream, but she's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, if I could be half as funny and fabulous as Miss Piggy, I'd die happy.
I like Rizzo the Rat, and I think Kermit's nephew is really cute.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, Kermit's nephew is really
Rizzo the
cute.
Rat's a
That's right.
great fucking pick. I
Yeah.
love because I
Yes.
often I feel a lot of connection to Gonzo.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
nice.
You know, he
Gonzo.
just he
That
doesn't
makes
really
sense.
belong anywhere. Is he an alien? What is he? He has he's got a weird fucking perverse thing for fucking chickens. Like there's a lot to that. There's a lot to that creature that I'm just like, relatable.
There's a lot going
You know,
on.
so yeah, Rizzo the
Yeah.
Rat, great pick though.
I'm glad you
I don't
can
think I have
connect
anything
with
else
his
to
weird
ask.
thing for chickens.
Yeah, well, like I'm just,
Speaking to
like
you.
he's a yearner,
Yeah,
he's,
for
he's
sure,
horned
for
up,
sure.
fucking yeah,
Yeah,
He's so anxious.
genuine style.
totally. We just watched the
Now-
new special, and he covers The Weeknd.
Oh yeah, true.
Sick.
Oh, the one that Seth Rogen produced?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
had-
oh, I'm excited.
I
to
had
watch that.
fucking and like right before the pandemic, I was a finance manager at a car dealership here, and I had a lady in my office like signing papers that worked was an executive at Disney, and I spent like 30 minutes just like berating this poor lady, like, why are you guys wasting the Muppets IP? You have it's like the most valuable family friendly IP. You'll do fucking 900 Marvel movies, 900 fucking Star Wars, every other fucking movie gets a remake, but there's no Muppet shit. You're just wasting them. Jason Segel did a good Muppet one. You should hand the
He
Muppets
did.
over to Jason Segel. This whole thing, and I'm just berating this woman. And
You're
she
doing
comes in
God's
like 3
work.
days later. She's like, I'm sorry, I have to cancel my warranty, which I'm like, oh, that's a bummer. I'm going to make like $17 less every month. And then she's like, but we had a meeting the next day, and I want you to know that 2 Muppet projects got greenlit. And I'm like, oh, fucking shit. She's like, I told them what you
Damn.
said. So in my head for years, I've been telling myself, like, I got that,
You're instrumental.
basically, someone else brought it up, and she was just like, "Oh yeah, this fucking annoying ass motherfucker brought up the Muppets and wouldn't shut up about them." But like in my head,
That's
it's
right.
basically she's like this guy impassioned plea, like I'm basically
I should
standing in
help him
front of
out.
Congress here. I'm a boy in front of a girl asking her to love the Muppets.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You're doing the
Fantastic.
Lord's
Well,
work.
thank you, because
Yeah.
I enjoyed
I
the
felt good about
special.
that. Yeah,
Yeah. And if it
Sabrina
couldn't
was
be
a good
Jason
choice.
Segel,
She was a great
Seth
choice.
Rogen's
Yes.
awesome too.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
I would love to do something with the Muppets sometime, but I think that would be too much for I don't think I would be starstruck in front of anyone, but the Muppets I think would
Yeah,
get me.
no, I don't think. Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, something it would elicit something, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to control yourself.
They're
No,
too
I get it.
powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too
No.
pure too. Just like too it's like a Medusa thing. It's godlike. You can't
Yeah.
look
Yes.
at them in the eye.
For
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Respect the Muppets. Shout out Jim Henson.
Yeah.
Shout out Jim
Yeah,
Henson.
dude.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
Still
Amanda,
mad.
do you have anything, Amanda?
Okay, the only thing I don't know if it's a comment more than it is, but Matt, the entire time we've been talking to you,
Mhm.
I don't know if you know the actor Timothy Simmons.
I don't think so.
What is this?
He was on Veep. He played Jonah on Veep. He's
Oh,
also
okay.
in Nobody Wants This.
shit.
He's the older brother. Your voice sounds just like him,
Wow.
and I keep
I hear
thinking
it
that
now.
you're
I hear
him.
it.
And I'm like, why do I hear Jonah from Veep?
Jonah's a
or
dickhead,
the older
yeah.
brother? Like he's Adam Brody.
Yeah.
Well, he is. But I mean, just your voice, your vocal inflections sound just like him, and I cannot get over it. Like, go ahead and just watch a clip
Yeah,
from
I'll
him from
revisit
Nobody
it.
Wants This on Netflix. Like, he's the older brother of Adam Brody. Watch, listen, and you'd be like, oh, I do sound like
Whoa, voice
You
twin.
sound
It's hard to
I
know what your
can't
own
get
voice
over
sounds like, but I will listen to it and I'll
That's
see
true.
if it speaks to me.
Yeah, it spoke to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to go put on Nobody Wants This right now. Go watch an
Yeah.
episode.
See if
or
maybe Timothy
Succession or
Simmons is
Veep.
your Carmela. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There
Yeah.
we go. Yeah, that's all I had. More of a comment than anything.
Okay, hell yeah.
Beautiful.
That rocks.
But Awesome. Well, Matt, Sam, thank you guys so much for joining us today. We are so happy to have you guys on. February 13th, Clearly Cursed comes out. February 18th, you're doing a small little tour of a couple of dates, and then you're going on tour in April with Heart Attack Man. And what was the other one?
Phone Boy.
Phone Boy. That's right. Yeah. Phone Boy. So, yeah, everyone who's listening or watching, make sure to check out the new album when it drops, see the tour dates, go see them on tour. But thank you guys. This has been such a blast.
Thank you so much. If you don't check out the album and come to the shows, I'm going to kill myself.
This show is a part of the Never a Phase Network, a collective of creators dedicated to keeping the spirit of the scene alive. Our network of creators make social media content, they share music news and reviews, and of course bring you great podcast content. For more information, please visit neveraphasenetwork.com and follow Never a Phase Network on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Hey man, it's your boy Petty Hendrix, man. You tuned in to Emo Kid Anomalies. Check it out, you did.